I think Boots is a great fight, though. He's a great fighter. But I give him all the problems in the world. I think styles make fights, you know, like, even with the Canelo loss and the Canelo fight, I believe Crawford did absolutely everything that he studied, and he did it right. Both of my coaches was beefing with each other. To tell the truth, let's keep it real. But when you turn the screen, it's me, baby. Honestly, I don't think Pandora want to fight me. I don't think Pandora want to fight me. I got injured one time, so I believe the injuries are real, but sometimes it's be like, not worth it, you know? Yeah, I mean, I'm out here with the youngies, dog.
Yeah, so many people hating, bro.
They calling them out. Where you running for, nephew?
Tell Boots come get it.
That's what you, why the fuck they keep saying Boots? Y'all niggas, y'all ain't never lied. Hawaiian fam, dog.
They said Boots said 154.
Don't worry about what they say, dog. Got some young killers with me, right? I'm out here in Hawaii, you know what I mean? Been out here in Hawaii for about, a couple months, man. My family from Hawaii told me there's nothing I can do. So Eddie Hearns to give us a phone call, right? Who we fighting next? See him? The little youngest from Hawaii. We right here with Common Kings, giving the love to all of the people, man.
All right, man, let's talk. So, Charlo, all right? So we got Charlo. He was at a live band event. I ain't gonna lie, them be lit. Playing live music, jazz festivals and stuff. Usually those type of events, he might have been at a fair. Usually those type of events that's exclusively like those jazz festivals and stuff like that. Those are usually like, you got kids and stuff, they be there, but a lot of older people be there, be like off the river and water and stuff. So he made some comments about Boots, you know, Bud. It was a few guys they mentioned in that particular, you know, clip or whatever. And you notice all the PBC fighters that was dragging their feet to get back in the ring, you know, didn't really want to fight. All of a sudden, now they're so ambitious to fight. You know, Keith Thurman mad the Fondora fight ain't get done. All of us, you know, but before that, he wasn't in a rush to get in the ring until Manny Pacquiao's name was being screamed. And then remember, you know, he said even for the Josito Lopez fight, which he knew he was going to get the Pacquiao fight, he won that one. He said he took 3 or 4 cortisone shots in the hand. And for the Pacquiao fight, he took 6 cortisone shots in the hand, excuse me. Even before all of that happened, you know, well, before the Pacquiao fight happened, you know, he was fighting Pacquiao without a drug testing until he said in the media wasn't drug tested. Then they started drug testing, you know, and then after that, he wasn't ambitious no more. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't get him back in the ring. Before that, couldn't get him in there with Earl Spence. Couldn't get in there with Bud when Bud called him out for a 147-pound debut. You know, after that, they offered him to fight during the pandemic. He said he didn't want to fight because there wasn't no fans. Then you fast forward about a week or two ago, he told Sean Porter the fans don't matter. They only make up 2% of the business. How can the money make up 2% of the business? And that's why y'all losing. You know what I'm saying? That's why the NBA losing. That's why the NFL losing. They're all bowing down to they all basically saying fuck the fans, or they're fucking conforming the sport to the fans, thinking what the fans want is more points scored or less physicality. It's a sport, you know. But you know, Charlo the same way. He was dragging. He wasn't trying to fight Bud. He was on wax. I'm like, oh, what does he do? You know, all that type of stuff. Now all of a sudden you itching to you fight because these niggas know the money gone. And I just read that the government, Myra just sent me the government, they ain't gonna be no SNAP benefits in November. That is horrible. That is horrible. You know how many people depend on that SNAP benefits, you know, especially for Thanksgiving? A lot of people depend on that to feed their family. So you might see more families coming together, but that's another video for another day. But honestly, you know, he said, you know, I'll fight Bud and, you know, who cares about that? It's too late for all of that. But he said, Boots is a great fighter, but, he give him a lot of problems. I mean, Boots' whole thing is like really screaming Charlo name. It has to do with, what they seen versus Canelo, Charlo being out the ring. And the word on the street is Charlo won 5 M's just to fight. He won 5 M's just to fight. I ain't mad at it. He was an undisputed champion. I mean, he lost, came back and won. And one of the things he said about the Canelo fight was he felt that Canelo Alvarez fight, his coaches was beefing. And I know that. He, allegedly, he was with Juan Guzman. If you watch 24/7, Floyd Sr. used to train Juan Guzman. Really good fighter. Then, he also had Derrick James. So he would spend time in Houston and then, come up with, Derrick to Dallas and spend time with, Juan Guzman. And, and he's saying that as an excuse. And I didn't listen to my coaches. They all was beefing. And your thing is, at this point in your career, being a grown ass fucking man, you got to make decisions. You got to make decisions. Guess what? Hey, look here, man. I love you here, but I need to go with this guy. Or I love you here. I need to go with this guy. You know what? Fuck all y'all. I love y'all. Give y'all a couple dollars to continue on. I'm going to get a whole new coach. You know what I'm saying? It's always excuses. You can't have people on your team beefing. I mean, that's just common sense. So it sounded like an excuse. And then when you won, you were celebrating. Like when you lost, you were celebrating. I'm about to go drink and come on, I get it. You made a lot of money, but goddamn, where's your fucking pride at as a fucking man? Like, nigga, we ain't forget that Mexican beat on you and you let Lil Crawford go up there and dog him out. He hit Crawford with them same shots he hit your ass with. And Crawford, who started off, I think the Charlo started off at welterweight. He started off 2 weight classes beneath y'all. Or he came from 2 weight classes beneath y'all. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen him on the scale, I do it for the culture. When I seen him on the scale, he looked flabby. I said, oh, he just threw some weight on there. He didn't try. You look how Bud looked. Filled in. How can you, you could have beat Canelo, beat him twice, and been set for life. You could be fighting Crawford now. We knew you wouldn't fight Crawford. And this is the thing I'm saying. I'm going to get into the Boost thing shortly. This is what I'm saying about Bud. Niggas like Bud. They get in position. When they was trying to get in position, ain't nobody want to give them an opportunity. But when they get in position, everybody feel like he owed them an opportunity. They always want to ask Bud to do something that nobody else would do if they was in that position. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible talks about, Mark chapter 1, verse 29, being too nice, you'll miss your blessings. Being too nice. You got to draw a line where you too nice. So no, I don't owe you shit. Only people I feel like I owe in this world is the people responsible for putting me here. And that's my parents and my grandparents and their parents. And whatever I procreate coming here. And whoever I feel like I chose to be the woman that's my wife. Other than that, you don't owe nobody shit. That's just the God honest truth. You don't owe nobody shit. And I'm just keeping it real. You don't owe a motherfucking shit. Especially, and I mean, if they ain't help you get where you at. But as far as him and Boots, I mean, of course he get Boots problem, but Boots was smart. If that's the fight that Boots wanted to pursue, you should pursue it now. Charlo lethargic. He been out the ring a couple years. I heard Errol Spence name through in there as well too. But honestly, it is what it is, man. I don't know, man. Boots is a phenomenal fighter. If he can take the punch, so be it. Charlo is what in his mid-30s. I think he older than Canelo. Mid to late 30s. It's over with for him. It's over with. So I think if Boots can take the punch, Boots can't beat the fuck out of Charlo at this point. He was never that guy. So they do fight. It'll be a nice passing of the torch. But really, I don't see what Charlo does for Boots. It's not like you gonna get a lot of, you know, it ain't gonna be like it's a big fight. To me, nobody really knew who Charlo was. He's known he the nigga that got beat up, got stumped on by Canelo. Don't nobody really know who Boots is. It's a good fight, but if Boots really want to march towards pound for pound, I guess it's a fight that he can take. But if he want to march towards validity, Mazaliev, you know, Fondora, those are the fights that's going to give him validity. You know, Fondora, Mazaliev. Those are the two fights that people want to see that's going to validate him. So, but other short than that, I mean, it is what it is, man. I appreciate y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Peace.